Hi, my name is Carl Stanley and thank you for coming along this far in our course on building enterprise architecture with iServer. So we are now going to get to the place where we get to get our hands dirty. Okay, so now that we've updated and put that baseline in with all those different relationships and what have you, and you've had a bit of a good time doing that, what we'll do is I will show you how to start to move and update your baseline and show you how to use some things in Visio, which is kind of fun. And then once we finish that, I'll go over to some different views for the analysis section. But I don't like to take these too long because anything past 10 minutes just gets a bit too much. So the point should be able to be made in a quick succession. So let's just have a look at this right now. Now, here we go. Back to iServer. Straight away, iServer training, right click, new document, Visio drawing, application usage viewpoint. Create one. Okay, I've created one already, and what happens is it shows up at the top here of your list, right in that folder. Double click on it, hit edit document, opening. Straight out of the box. Now what I wanted to take you over again was, see this thing here says iServer Explorer? That's the thing that goes into the repository and grabs what you want in and out and stick into your documentation. Okay, you can actually, on the other side is a template for the application usage viewpoint. You can drag those onto the diagram and make your names up and then hit check in. Right? Then you're just checking in, so you can go either side, right? You can pull stuff out of the repository, stick it on your diagrams, or you can make a new diagram, stick things onto that diagram, and then check the objects in. As long as you start with the template, you can check objects in and out. You can actually create your own Visio diagrams and then check them in as a whole, and they will ingest the objects on but they have to be sort of templatized. Anyway, there is a way. Basically what we're doing is we're round tripping your Visio diagrams, and most of your information that's coming in from your environment is in pictorial form, Visio documents, those sort of things. So iServer Explorer, okay, straight out of the box. Here's an application usage viewpoint from Archisurance, right, which was the standard case study they gave you straight out of the box. Now let me just check the steps I wanted to make sure I did for you. So we created a Visio diagram. We can create some objects in the repository. It's so simple. New object. What sort of object? Application component. Call it HR application. Save. Okie dokie. Can we just type in HR? HR application. Too easy. Can we go into our send to Visio, items, send to Visio. Oops, there it went. Now if I go over to my iServer tab, right, and I go to my iServer Explorer, things that were sent to Visio. There it is. Can I grab it, drop it on? Yes, I can. Too easy. So what we've just done is we've updated our meta model by sticking something in the repository, jumped it out to Visio, and then put it onto a diagram. we are updating our baseline. So then it's up to you how you want to update the baseline. Then you can grab relationships, different types of relationships, add those to different, what's that relationship there? Let's use a flow relationship. Oh no, let's use a serving relationship. No, let's use a realization relationship. And we go like this. Oops. Oops. Oh, I've got to pick my connector tool up, right? So I've got a realization relationship. Go click, 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 create a relationship. Thank you very much. A little bit of a slow down there. Sorry about that. Validation panel. Oh, look at that. Cool. There's a whole nother panel or validation page, right? And it'll validate all that on your diagram and tell you if there's any relationship issues. There you go. So does it adhere to spec? You can even do that. So that's a simple, straightforward, hands-on-y look at creating some objects, sending to Visio, having a look at the iServer Explorer, did a relationship, validated a relationship, and how about I'll just show you this as well. Here's a document that comes with the course. It's a PDF. So what is iServer Explorer? Basically what I just showed you, which was the tab in iServer. So here's your iServer menu or iServer ribbon, and here's the Explorer, and you can do all sorts of stuff with that Explorer. Used objects on the actual diagram. You name it, you can do it. Okay, so there's an update to our baseline and validating our relationships. Now, once you've put all that stuff in there, how do we analyze it? Just in a quick way. I'll show you how to do that in the next section. Okay, thanks for coming this far.